It was supposed to be an ordinary season of stillness. Just me, my quiet routines, my novels stacked in uneven piles, and the soft hum of an empty house. But peace is fragile. Sometimes it only takes one knock at the door to rewrite your life forever. When he came, he carried nothing but a weather-worn duffel bag and a smile that could melt shadows. His name was Elias, the 24-year-old son of my longtime friend Marisol. She was leaving for a month away for an artist residency in Spain and asked me for one simple favor: let him stay until his new apartment was ready. I hesitated. Not because I did not trust him. Elias was gentle, respectful, almost reserved. But I had long promised myself not to let anyone disturb the fragile balance I had built. My home in Savannah, nestled among quiet magnolia-lined streets, had been my sanctuary since the day my last relationship shattered. Morning tea, muted jazz, the soft rhythm of solitude. I convinced myself I no longer needed more. Until Elias arrived on a rainy Wednesday. He stood in my doorway, rain clinging to his hair, his bag dripping onto the welcome mat. "Hope I am not intruding," he said softly, his voice steady yet uncertain. "You are not," I answered, though inside my chest something stirred. It has just been a long time since I had a man in this house. That evening he cooked for me. Garlic butter salmon with roasted asparagus. He moved around my kitchen like he belonged there, sleeves rolled, shoulders easy, humming some song I did not know. The air smelled different, brighter, warmer. The house was not quiet anymore, it was alive. We ate slowly, laughter surfacing between us like it had been waiting all along. And when I lay in bed that night, I paused at the silence, listening to his laughter still echo faintly through the hallway. For the first time in years, I did not feel alone. The days that followed became something like fate. Mornings where I found him already awake, shirtless at the stove brewing coffee with a sleepy smile. Afternoons where he sat closer on the couch than necessary, his knee brushing mine during old movies. Evenings where storms cut the power and we sat in candlelight whispering truths that daylight would have silenced. One night, wrapped in blankets as rain pounded the roof, he whispered, "You are not hard to love. You have just been loving alone for too long." And my world cracked open. It was not sudden. It was a slow burn. The way his hand lingered when passing me tea. The way his gaze held mine a heartbeat longer. The way the house no longer felt like mine alone, it felt like ours. Then came the night when everything changed. I was folding laundry when he entered my room with 2 mugs of tea. Without asking, he sat on the bed. His voice was quiet but unshaken. "You should not have to do everything alone." Our fingers touched as I reached for the mug. Neither of us pulled away. The air shifted. And when our lips finally met, it was not with hunger, it was reverence. His hands framed my face like something sacred, and my body remembered what it felt like to be wanted not as an idea but as a woman. We did not rush. That night we just lay together, his arm around me as the storm raged outside. And for the first time, peace was not found in silence, it was found in him. Days blurred into weeks. Elias was not just a guest anymore. He was fixing doors, folding laundry, capturing me in candid photos when I was not looking. He told me I was breathtaking in the moments I thought I was ordinary. And slowly, dangerously, I began to believe him. But reality has a cruel way of returning. The call came on a Saturday morning. Marisol was back in town earlier than planned. Panic gripped me. This was not just a friendship anymore. This was something deeper. Something undeniable. But forbidden all the same. I told Elias he should leave, at least for now. His eyes, those calm, steady eyes, grew heavy with hurt. "You are scared," he whispered. "And maybe you should be. But I am not, because I have never wanted something this real before." And then he was gone. The silence that returned was unbearable. I moved through the house like a ghost. His cologne still lingered on my pillows. His laughter still haunted the kitchen walls. And each night I left space beside me in bed for someone who was not coming back. Until one night a knock. I opened the door and found him standing there, nervous but resolute. "I do not care what people think," he said. "I only care how I feel when I am with you. And I have never felt more myself than in your arms." I did not speak. I simply pulled him in. That night was not stolen, it was chosen. We did not stumble into love. We walked into it hand in hand, fully aware of the risks. And for the first time I understood that love does not always arrive when we expect it. Sometimes it shows up late, messy, complicated. But when it is real, it demands to be lived. So here I am telling you this story not as a tale of recklessness, but as a confession of what happens when you let yourself be seen, truly seen. Have you ever loved someone you were not supposed to? Someone who broke every rule but mended every scar? If this story touched something deep within you, share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe love should be defined by age, by approval, or only by the connection that binds two souls? And if you want more stories that live in the shadows between love and longing, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because our world is filled with untold tales of quiet romances, forbidden confessions, and unexpected desires. Here we bring them to life.